Just get better at some of the mistakes that we had in game one. We had a good practice yesterday, had a good shoot-around today, so I want to try to improve on some of the things that we didn't do so well in game one.
Earlier you were talking about you have to be patient as well. How's your level of patience?
We all of us, not just me. I think we're a new group. We're not at the level a lot of the teams are, as far as cohesiveness and chemistry. So, every day is another opportunity for us to get better and not take a step back.
How much is defense one of those things that you want to fix?
We fouled a lot, and we see that what the point of emphasis is, after game one. So we have to be able to, change accordingly, to how the game is being officiated. So you can't allow a great shooting team like the Nuggets, like we did in game one, to get as many free throws as they did, and then we have to clean up our second chance baskets.
What does it mean to you to play your first game at Staples Center with the Lakers tonight?
It's a new beginning. It's a new start. It's a new excitement for myself. So it'll be fun.
Among those new points of emphasis, what do you think is going to be the toughest adjustment for players?
They're not. I don't know how long. As far as the physicality, we're so used to trying to be as physical as possible. But it is a fine line. You can't grab. Obviously, that's not basketball. So you just have to read the game. You have to see how the game is being officiated. There's going to be some games where it's more physical than others. You just have to be able to adjust.
How different are the defensive principles from one system to the next? When you have a new coach, when you have a new team.
It all depends what the defensive strategy is for that ball club.
How about here, and just kind of based on what you were doing previously?
I pretty much know all of the terminology, in my years. But there's some new things as far as different calls, different commands mean different things. So you just learn every day and apply it.
How much time did you save yourself with your mode of transportation home on that?
Say that again?
How much time did you save yourself with your helicopter ride?
I don't know, because I did there and back, so I have no idea.
Do you think that'll be something you'll employ in the future to avoid traffic out here?
Yeah, from time to time.
Did you helicopter to Temecula and then from Temecula to San Diego? Shootaround to
No. I just to what's the first name?
Temecula?
Yeah, no, there, and then we drove to San Diego for the game, and then helicopter from San Diego back to LA.
When you're on the bench in a game, is there some opportunity to kind of create chemistry with teammates that you can't kind of replicate in practice?
I'm pretty much kind of, watching every play, seeing things that we could have done better on that possession, things that we did do well in that possession, just, taking it all in.
LeBron, you've always had such a high commitment to the mental, emotional side of this game. Is that something that is developed when you were a kid? Is that something that over your career? And how much does it play in your role in preseason?
I think it's developed over time. It's developed over time. As you grow and you mature more, you know what you like, you know what you don't like, you know how to apply things a lot faster than others than other years. So I think it just comes with growth.
How big of a step can Brandon Ingram take this year? It seemed like you and he had really good chemistry the other night.
This is his third year, I believe, right? So I think he's excited about this year, and I think he put in a lot of work this summer to be a better basketball player. So I'm looking forward to seeing how he can rise and be a better player this year.
You mentioned rebounding as the key to when you play small lineups. How much of an adjustment is that playing without a typical center that maybe takes care of that most of the time?
It's not an adjustment for me. I've been doing it for a while. Started in Miami. We did it a lot in Miami. With Bosh, and he was a typical four-man frame, and in order for us to be as great as we wanted to be, we had to move him to the 5 to create more spacing, and we all had to join rebounds. So it's not new to me.
How about from what you've seen here and the personnel you have with this team?
We have some really great rebounding guards. That's very helpful. Rondo, Zoe, Josh, Lance, those guys, KCP, those guys rebound at their position at a high rate, so it's going to be very helpful.
Hey LeBron, when you're watching other teams play preseason games, what are you watching for?
One, I'm watching as a fan of the game because I love the game of basketball, and then I'm just seeing how they're implementing either new things or implement new players to their system. How much of a rhythm guys are in or not in. So it's a lot of things.
What do you hope the audience that sees student athlete takes away from it?
I mean, I don't know. You know, I mean, obviously last year I was kind of more in that zone last year to talk about. I'm not quite there right now, but I am excited about, you know, tonight, about it previewing tonight. Well, actually coming on tonight and just shedding light on what goes on in collegiate sports, you know, and you know, how much money the athlete generate, how much money to the campus and, you know, and the coaches and everybody benefit from it, and the players don't. So there'll be a lot of opinions. Obviously, that's all part of conversation, good or bad. So we see what happens.